Hello, hello, welcome everybody. Come on in. We're excited to have you here with us. We're giving everybody a chance to join in. It's noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific. This is our Launching Your Business training. I'm excited to be here with you. My name is Jim Tanner. I'm going to be hosting this training for you, and it's 1 minute after the hour. We're going to wrap this up by the bottom of the hour. So this is a 30 minutes or less training. In other words, if you ordered a pizza from Domino's right now while I started talking, it should be here at your house by the time I finish this training today. Isn't that great? And you might be saying, well, Jim, I would think that it'd be more complicated. There'd be a lot more information that goes into launching your business. Well, the reality is that launching your business, which has the ability to earn you millions of dollars, is not complicated. As a matter of fact, we have a system of success for this, and let me get right into that system. But before I do, I want to start by welcoming you, of course, because you're joining this company at the exact perfect time, a company that's 51 years in business today, a company that you and I can be proud of what we do. Now, you've seen all of this. If you're a new associate, you've seen our presentation, you've probably been through some training, but I just want you to know that sometimes in the back of our minds we're saying, or someone in our house says to us, well, I wish I got started 20 years ago, 30 years ago. There was a time in the past where maybe there was an advantage. There's never been a time like today. I mean, you would not want to have to be starting this business the way our founder started it, with no certainty about the success that could come. See, you and I have things that we can point to. Like, for example, right now there are more than 700 ring earners in our company. That means there's over 700 people, and this number is changing every day, that earn somewhere between $50,000 a year with their Legal Shield business, all the way up to over $1 million per year with our company. And we have 300 Millionaire Club members. Here's what a Millionaire Club member is for some of you. Since you're new, I want to make sure that you know this vocabulary. A Millionaire Club member is a family that's earned at least $1 million in income in their Legal Shield business. That means that this company has put $1 million minimum in their bank account. And we have some great incentives and recognition for Millionaire Club members. I can speak to this because I've been able to. I'm grateful I've joined the ranks of the Millionaire Club members. So at our international conventions, at big events all over the country, there's a Millionaire Club members lounge where we have food and drinks, and it's a great time. And then we also have recognition and other things that happen at all of our trips around the world. So it's a lot of fun to be a Millionaire Club member. But I'll say this, it takes $1 million in income to join the club. But we have folks that have earned $2 million, $5 million in their career. There are people that have earned $10 million with their Legal Shield business, $20 million. And as a matter of fact, at our last convention in Charlotte, North Carolina, we celebrated some of the pioneers that have now earned in excess of $40 million with their Legal Shield business. Millionaire Club members that have made the most of this company and this opportunity. But I think the coolest, most exciting number is this, 30,000. Because today, more than 30,000 of our associates are earning a monthly residual income. Now, in America, in the United States of America, about 5% of people earn monthly passive residual income, and 95% do not. So the fact that in our company, over 30,000 people are realizing a check every month in residual income is powerful. And here's really what that means. It means that all 30,000 of those people did something. They shared this membership with a few people, a few dozen people, maybe a few hundred people, maybe thousands of people. And they're earning a monthly residual income because those happy customers kept their membership, not just for a few months, but for years, and in some cases, decades. As a matter of fact, the first customer I ever signed up, which is over 19 years ago, it'll be 20 years in February that I've been in this business, that first customer is still on the books right now. A question I want you to ask yourself, what are you getting paid on right now that you did 19 years ago, 20 years ago, 25 years ago? Because that's the reality for our associates. And I want to talk about our wheel of opportunity. You're going to see this in a lot of our trainings. This is what really makes Legal Shield so unique and special, is we have all these different ways you can earn income. Now, I believe, and I do trainings on building a team in other venues, but I believe that the way to maximize the Legal Shield opportunity is to attract people to your team that specialize in all areas of this wheel of opportunity. Because we have our flagship products, Legal Shield and ID Shield. And of course, you can market those to individuals and families. And we have a small business plan. Our small business plan, I'm so proud of this. What it does is it allows every business owner, a business of any size, to compete with the biggest Fortune 500 companies. because they have the same access to attorneys, the same access to advice, the same credit, the same counseling and information that a big business has, but priced within reach of a business owner of any size. We have what we call employee benefits or group marketing, where we can go to companies and offer Legal Shield and ID Shield as a voluntary employee benefit to the employees on the job site. Now, this is incredibly beneficial to the company. It costs the company $0 to have us do this. It's a voluntary benefit, which means that the employees that choose to take on the services have it come out of their paycheck. It's really convenient for them, just comes out on a weekly basis. And it allows the company to really improve their bottom line, because what happens is the employees that have Legal Shield and ID Shield, frankly, have fewer worries, less stress and anxiety, because they have their attorneys, they have their fraud investigators. So these things that normally would really be causing people to take time off, causing people to be distracted at work, all of that goes away when Legal Shield and ID Shield enters the picture. We have a service for commercial truck drivers to allow the folks that drive our freight coast to coast to keep our economy moving are protected. And it's an incredibly popular plan that most commercial truck drivers see the value of instantly. Now, we have supplements as well, and our supplements are things like plans for rideshare drivers. If you or someone you know drives Uber or Lyft and does things like that, we have a plan that protects those individuals. We have a plan for our public safety heroes, teachers, firefighters, police officers. We have a plan for people that own a firearm. We have all of these plans that speak to the needs of every individual. And that's what makes this wheel of opportunity so powerful and really propels the opportunity of Legal Shield forward. Now, you get to build your business however you want. I'm going to talk a little bit more about that as we wrap up, but I want to just give you this quote from Mr. Darnell Self. He's our Executive Vice President of Network and Business Development, and he says, everyone has a day one just like you. That means that just like you, every one of those 30,000 individuals that earns monthly residual income started just like you started. Every one of those 700 ring earners earning from $50,000 a year to over $1 million a year started the way that you started. Every one of those Millionaire Club members that has earned anywhere from $1 million to over $40 million started where you're starting. And I hope that's exciting to you, because when I got started, that was incredibly exciting to me, to know that there was a path laid out, that there was a system in place, and all I had to do was follow it, and I didn't have to reinvent it. And I'll say this to you, because in the time I've got with you, I want to give you advice as well as instructions. And here's my advice. In nearly 2 decades of doing this, I've seen there's a fork in the road when people get started in the business. And there's really 2 ways people go. And the first way, I don't advise, but I'll describe it to you, just so you can see it coming if you start to get this idea in your mind. The first way that people approach our new business is they say, I'm going to show you all how I'm going to do it. They want to do it their own way. Now, I understand why. People are entrepreneurial and they want to cut their own path, but oftentimes people will come in and say, I know there's a system, but I'm going to show you my own system. I know you've got a way you do it. I'm going to show you how I do it. And I can tell you after all these years that I haven't seen anybody have success doing it that way. I've only seen them have frustration. And often, unfortunately, people that go down that road usually end up out of our business, confused and frustrated and really not even understanding why. But there's another path. There's the path where you say, listen, it's a company that's 51 years in business. It's a multi-billion-dollar company today. It was started for the right reasons. It protects and empowers 4.4 million customers and growing every day. Thousands of people are signing up for these services. I'm just going to follow the system that everybody else is doing so they can have the same success that they're having. And that's why I'm here with you today. That's why the leadership of our organization decided to put together a launching your business training right smack dab in the middle of the week. Because we know right now on Wednesday noon, 9 a.m. Pacific, that a whole bunch of you just started your business in the last 24 to 48 hours. And some of you are watching the replay of this that we put on YouTube, and you've started your business in the last 24 to 48 hours. We want to make sure that while you're brand new in the business, while you're most open to suggestion, before you start to decide to do it your own way, that we can intervene and show you the path. And here is the path, by the way. Oh, I'm going to go the other way. So there's Mr. Self again, and here's the path. I want to help prepare you to win. Everybody in our company wants to prepare you to win. If you win, then the members of your community win. Small business owners win, their employees win. Individuals and families win, commercial truck drivers win. See what I mean? Like what we do matters, and it's important work. And so we want to prepare you to do this important work so you're doing it the right way. And I'm going to take you through some of this. But the steps to launching your business are to participate in our first step training series. I'm going to show you in one moment just how to get access to that. So be ready for that. Then we're going to take you to an orientation program that our company calls Fast Start. So we've got this first step and fast start cadence. And first step is pre-recorded videos, which I'm going to preview for you. And then fast start is a classroom experience done over Zoom. Now, in the days before COVID, fast start class was a little bit cumbersome, if I have to be honest, because it happened only in large cities, which means that if you weren't in a large city, you had to travel to take a fast start class in a classroom experience. Also, not only was it in a large city, it was often only once a month, maybe twice a month, depending on the size of the city. So it would be difficult for it to align with your schedule. But today, Fast Start class is done over Zoom, and we run the class every single day, which means that in the next 24 to 48 hours, we're going to be able to find a class that fits your schedule. And then we have business solution certification. So when I was looking at the wheel of opportunity with you, I touched on this concept of marketing Legal Shield and ID Shield as voluntary benefits on the job site, and having the ability to have the leverage of doing a presentation for a group of people all at once so that they can all sign up all at once. And we have associates in our business that sign up 20, 30, 40, 50 employees all at one time at one of these enrollment meetings. Whether that is going to be your focus path or not, we recommend that everybody participate in a business solution certification. We run this class again over Zoom, so you don't have to travel or have the expenses of travel. We run the class over Zoom every other week, so typically twice a month, and that'll be coming up on your schedule as well. That class is run by our Vice President of Sales Training, Mr. Mike Riches, who's earned over $300,000 a year with his business and has earned millions of dollars in total with his Legal Shield business, and most of that helping the employees on the job site get these valuable services for themselves and their families. So let's go through these steps together. First step, and here's how you access First Step, and one of our leaders will put this in the chat as well, is pplsifirststep.com. Now, many of these slides are going to have a QR code on them, so you can screenshot now if you want to, or you can just show these QR codes to your phone while I'm talking, and it will take you to these websites. This is our pplsifirststep.com website, and on this website, you'll find that the training is available in English, Spanish, and French, so it's very available to you, and as you're building your team can plug into the exact same training. One of the goals you're going to have if you want to build a big business is to create a duplicatable process for yourself and your team. So everything you're doing today, I just want you to think about this. Everything you're doing, is it easy and simple for people that are joining your team to do? Because sometimes people don't want to start building their team because they say, well, I don't know how to train and support new people. But as you'll see, we're going to train and support you using a system, which means you can plug your team members into that system as well. So this is the PPLSI First Step video series, and I'm going to take you just a quick preview of what you're going to experience. Now, these are pre-recorded, so you can access these 24/7. There's no login required. So if you just signed up moments ago in the business and you haven't even gotten the confirmation email back, it doesn't matter. You can access these right away. Your first video is with Miss April Hurst. She's a $200,000 ring earner, and Miss Hurst is going to take you through how to make a list. She's going to show you how to create a list of your most viable candidates for our services, and perhaps even to join your team and join our mission of bringing equal access to every community. So she'll walk you through that, and you'll notice these videos are short. That video is 1 minute and 58 seconds long. So that's making your list. Then Liz and Dave LeCue are going to come in. They're also $200,000 ring earners and Millionaire Club members. And they're going to talk to you about scripts. Now, script is a word that means different things to different people. But in our company, it just means what are the words we use to communicate the value proposition of our services? In other words, how do we communicate who we are and what we do so that people say, I'd like to take a look? So they're going to walk you through this in less than 3 minutes, and they're going to provide you with all of these words and terms and terminology that you're going to need so that you could literally take the information that they've got there on the screen with them. It's below the video, and you can copy and paste it and launch your business and start protecting people with these services, having them go to your website and sign up right away. In the next video, you're going to hear from Mr. Don Thompson. Mr. Thompson is the president of our network division. And he's going to walk you through what it is to Fast Start Qualify. You've probably heard about this before, but it's getting your first 3 customers and your first team member, or your first 5 customers. We call that 3 and 1 or 5. And he's going to walk you through that, talk about the vocabulary and what we mean when we say those things. And he's going to talk to you about how to register for a Fast Start class. Remember I said that we do the classes just about every day, unless there's a holiday that messes it up. but typically there's at least a class a day. So we can get you registered for a class today, maybe tomorrow at the latest. He's going to walk you through exactly how to do that. So again, I want you to think in terms of how easy it's going to be for you to launch your business. But as somebody comes to you that you're showing this to, and they say, I want to do this with you, which by the way, is what my first recruit, Mr. Bill Sharon, said to me. He said, listen, I'm in. I want to do this with you. And I was brand new and I didn't know anything except what the training that I'd been through. And I just plugged him into the same training that I was experiencing. And that's what we do here. We create this highly duplicatable, highly replicatable system so that the success that the others have had that came before you can be your success as well. And then the final video is going to be about technology and using our mobile apps. This is Mr. Daniel Gonzalez. He's a $50,000 ring earner, and he's going to talk to you about how to download the customer-facing mobile apps to your device. So, of course, now that you've joined the business, you have Legal Shield and ID Shield to protect yourself and your family if you have one. We want to make sure those mobile apps are on your phone so you can demonstrate them to your customers. We also want to make sure they're on your phone so you can use the services, because there's nothing more important than you being a customer of the product, a product of the product, knowing what it's like to feel empowered by talking to your attorney, overseeing all of the monitoring of every aspect of your life and being in control, maybe for the first time, of your privacy. So these services are going to help you do that. Mr. Gonzalez is also going to walk you through how to download a mobile app called Prospect. Prospect is your marketing tool. And when we say that you can run your Legal Shield business from anywhere, not just from home, the reason we say that is because of the Prospect app. From your own phone, you're going to be able to know where you are in business at all times, monitor your business. And this is an incredibly robust tool. It has email drip campaigns. It has the ability to send videos and PDFs and anything you'd want to share with somebody else. You can send it from your phone. You don't have to hunt for it. It's all at your fingertips. You're really going to like Prospect. So I want to make sure that you get that on your phone. So Mr. Gonzalez is going to make sure, whether you're on iPhone or Android, he's got you covered on that. Okay. So as we move forward, that's your first step class, which, as I mentioned, Don Thompson's going to get you registered for your Fast Start class. And then we'll revisit and we'll talk more about getting you into the next business solutions class as well, so that you can learn at a deeper level about our products. And if you choose to, so that you can go and open those group accounts yourself. Now, I want to give you a few more instructions to get plugged into what's going on here, both in the team and also in the region, because some of you I'm working with here in the Northeast region where I am in the Boston area. But whether you're part of this organization because you're where I live and you're being supported up by us, or you're part of our International Agents of Change team, this is our email list and you're welcome to join it. By doing that QR code, you'll get the form and you can join our email list. I'll leave that on the screen for a few more seconds. And that will allow you to know what's going on at all times. And that's something that's no cost to you. We provide that at no additional cost to you. So we want to make sure that everybody's plugged in to our information stream. And all you have to do, again, is just go there, hold your phone up to that QR code, and it will take you to the form so that you can join our email list. Use your best email address, the one that you check all the time, the one that comes to your phone, so that you always get this information in a timely manner. Also, replays of everything that we do, including the presentation I'm doing right now live at 12:19 p.m. Eastern here on Wednesday, are on my YouTube channel. So we make it super easy. We know everybody basically knows how to use YouTube. Most of you have this app on your phone. So that's my personal YouTube channel where I upload all the replays of everything that we do throughout the week. We have other trainings, other support videos that come up as well throughout the week. And if you subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, then every time a replay is uploaded, you'll get that notification and you won't have to wonder where to go to find the replays of everything that's going on. Now, I'm going to move off this screen. One other place that you can get great information is our Agents of Change team website. And that's at agentsofchange.team. There's a resources page, a lot of links to the replays that are on the YouTube channel, the email updates. There's a lot of stuff on there as well. So I want to make sure I threw that in for you. That's kind of the central hub for most of you to be able to get access to what you need to know when you need to know it without having to wonder where it is. And as I move forward, I want to talk about our compensation plan. Because I mentioned getting Fast Start qualified, moving from the associate level, earning $70 when you sign somebody up and protect a family with our services, to $90 and getting a $100 bonus, by doing that in your first 20 days. As Mr. Thompson's going to talk about in that video, I just want to reaffirm to you, it's incredibly lucrative to move up the comp plan. In our business, you decide when you get promoted. In our business, you decide when you get a raise. In our business, it's totally up to you and driven by your behavior. So we want to encourage you to take advantage of everything that you have here. You have the ability to earn up to $370 as an executive director every time you protect a family with our Legal Shield and ID Shield plans. You also have the ability to earn up to $300 every time a member of your team protects a family with these plans. So the compensation plan is incredible. There's bonuses and incentives that I don't have time to get into today, but you'll see when you go to the YouTube channel in the trainings we do throughout the week. We talk about everything that's going on, including incentives. As a matter of fact, right now, our company has an incentive program that's been running for the entire year 2023 that allows our associates to capture up to $100,000 in additional bonus dollars on top of the compensation plan you're seeing right here in front of you. So how you get started in your business, and I talked about first step and fast start and preparing to win, but the how depends on you, because our business meets you where you are, and it challenges you to think bigger than maybe where you are right now, to not stay where you are. But for example, let's say that you're operating this business right now, spare time, part-time. It's great that with our Prospect app, you can send videos. You know, I got a VHS tape in my kit when I first got started in 2004. And I took that VHS tape to people's homes and I played it for them so that they could see the membership presentation, so they could learn about our company. And it worked. People signed up. As a matter of fact, that first customer I was talking about, that's exactly why she signed up. She watched the video and she said, yeah, I want this too. So that works. And today it's not a VHS tape, thankfully. It's in your Prospect app. You could text people the video, email it to them. You can send it to anyone, anywhere in the touch of a button. So that means you can operate your business from wherever you are while you live your life. And it really doesn't matter how much time you have. It just matters that you have the intention with the time that you have. You can invite people to Zoom presentations where we do the presentation for you. This is something we do throughout the week as well. And all of our leaders do these presentations. And all you have to do is invite your prospects to see the information for themselves and let one of our leaders do that presentation for you, especially when you're new. Now, maybe you're already seeing clients face-to-face or over Zoom. Maybe you're out there, you're an insurance professional, you're a realtor, you're in the sales world somewhere. If you're already seeing clients, you can do a sit-down presentation for Legal Shield and ID Shield. We have a flip book as a tool. We have a placemat brochure. You can make it natural as a trusted advisor to share with the people that already do business with you exactly what Legal Shield and ID Shield is, and have the benefit of being able to sign those folks up in slices of time around what you're already doing. Now, maybe what you'd like to do is focus in that business solution space where you're going to companies and you're offering Legal Shield as a voluntary benefit to those employees on the job site. Again, where you can do high volume business, where you can sign up 30, 40, 50, 60 people at a time. If you're focused on doing business solutions, definitely do the sit down presentations. I would just say, don't rely on the videos. I mean, it's okay to use the videos, but don't rely on them because you need to practice on people that are friendly faces. So do practice presentations for friends and family, do practice presentations for people that you know and have known a long time, and use the flip book or the placemat to do those presentations so you can get comfortable with that material before you're in front of 50 employees on the job site. And I'll just say, if you would really want to move quickly and launch your business really fast, if you want to make money fast, especially, and move up fast in the compensation plan, then you can host a private Zoom event. And what we do is we just have you gather your best 20 prospects, and then myself or one of the other leaders will do the presentation for you. So you get to pick the time, and you get to set it all up, and it's just for you and your prospects. And we'll do a presentation. We'll show them what Legal Shield and ID Shield does. We'll talk to them about how they can protect themselves and their families, their business if they have one, their employees if they have those. We'll cover all of that for you so that you can reap the rewards and grow quickly. I'll just say also, and maybe you'd want to screenshot this, this is our current schedule of events. And again, these are all on the YouTube page. So anything you missed this week or from the previous week, you can just watch the replays. But every Monday at noon Eastern, we have what we call a business solutions circle up. And that allows us, for people that want to do that employee benefit side of the business, it's a conversation with $1 million earners that have done this business well, and they talk about their journey so far. We also talk about the incentives and upcoming trainings that are happening. Mondays at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern, We have what's called Monday Night Momentum. This is a celebration. We get together as a team and we talk about the wins that we've been having. So we highlight folks that have been protecting families, maybe opened their first group, maybe had their first success. We talk about people that have gotten promoted through the compensation plan, and we cheer each other on. Mondays at 9 p.m. Eastern, we do a business overview. This is a complete overview of our membership, the opportunity, the compensation plan, the company, our founder's story, and everything you'd want to know about joining our business. And then on Wednesdays, you come right back here at noon Eastern. We talk about how to launch your new business. And we do this every Wednesday at noon Eastern as well. So as I'm wrapping up, I just want to say, listen, you have got this incredible business opportunity, but it's only an opportunity for you if you seize it. You have the ability to have a 1-year advance on every person you sign up, which means you're funded on day one. So you don't have to go to the bank with a business plan and beg for money. You don't need venture partners, angel investors to come in and you have to give them a part of your business. Our company funds you on day one by giving you a 1-year advance commission on every sign up. And in month 13, on those active members, you get a retention bonus just for having that customer remain on the books. And then starting in month 13 as well, and every month for the life of every active membership, you get residual income. You join the 30,000 and growing associates that are earning passive residual income. We have bonus programs to allow you to win in different parts of our business. And I don't have time to get into it right now, but we also have trips all over the world. And just in the last handful of years, my family has been walking the beaches of the world. We even went to Iceland and rode snowmobiles on a glacier. This company wants you to have fun and relax, feel rewarded, and win. And all you have to do is plug in. So I'll say this in conclusion, because I know I'm just about out of time. This is the most important thing you can do for success. Get these apps on your phone. Now that you own a Legal Shield and ID Shield membership yourself, get these apps on your phone. The people that make the most money in our company are the people that are most passionate about what our services can do for themselves, for their friends, for their community, for business owners, for employees in the community. This is what they're passionate about. So when I talk with you on the phone, I'll expect that you have stories of how you're using your membership. And I would include in that our member perks program, which saves the average family $49 every month just from the member perks program for things you're probably already shopping for and buying right now. So get your will done. Use your Legal Shield membership. Talk to your attorneys and ask questions. Get into your ID Shield mobile app and set up your monitoring and your privacy management so that you can develop your own stories about how this business is, how these memberships are helping your family live life worry-free, which will then transition into stories that people can understand about how having Legal Shield and ID Shield for themselves, for their business, for their employees, for their community, how that would impact them as well. So I am flat out of time. It's 12:28 p.m. Eastern. I'm just going to leave the Fast Start link, I'm sorry, the First Step link up there for you as I close out. But I just want you again to take advantage of everything that you have available to you. You have tremendous support from all of the leaders in the organization. People want you to win. There are bonuses and incentives for you to win. You can move as fast or slow in the business as you want because it's your business. But what you can't ever say is that nobody wants to help you, because we are standing ready. We are a phone call, text message, email away when you need us. Now, we don't have a crystal ball. We can't read minds, but we want to help. So reach out and get all the help you need. Follow this incredible system of First Step, Fast Start, Business Solution Certification, and watch as your business explodes in success all around you. Thanks so much for joining me. We'll be back here next Wednesday for launching your business again, and of course, at all of our events throughout the week as well. Have a great day, everybody.